Hello and welcome to our channel, What is and How. Today, I want to start with a simple but powerful question. Have you ever noticed how sometimes your phone seems to know exactly what you want to search, even before you finish typing? Or how streaming apps recommend movies you end up loving, almost like they've been inside your mind? That's not magic, it's artificial intelligence, or AI. But here's the thing, AI isn't some faraway, futuristic concept from a sci fi movie. It's right here, quietly shaping the way we live, work, and even think. And today, we're going to break it down in the simplest, most human way possible. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what AI is, how it works, and why it matters to every single one of us. So grab a seat, lean in, and let's get into it. Understanding AI in everyday language, artificial intelligence, in its simplest form, is when machines are built to mimic certain aspects of human intelligence. Imagine you're teaching a child to recognize the difference between a cat and a dog. You show them pictures, explain the traits, and over time, they learn. AI works similarly, but instead of human learning, it's data that teaches the machine. When you ask Siri a question, when Google Maps guides you home, or when Netflix recommends your next binge-worthy show, you're seeing AI in action. It's not about robots taking over the world. It's about machines designed to perform specific tasks that normally require human thought, like understanding language, spotting patterns, or making decisions. The beauty of AI lies in how invisible it often feels. It blends into our lives so naturally that we forget it's even there. It's the quiet assistant that makes life just a little smoother. The brain behind the machine. How AI learns. Think of AI as a child's brain. It starts blank but absorbs information from its surroundings. Except in AI's case, instead of learning from life experiences, it learns from massive amounts of data. This process is called machine learning. The more examples you feed into it, the smarter it becomes. For example, if you give an AI millions of pictures of cats and dogs, it eventually learns to distinguish between the two, even spotting details humans might miss. But here's where it gets emotional. AI's learning reflects our own human input. If we teach it with kindness, inclusivity, and truth, it mirrors that back. But if we feed it bias or negativity, it also picks that up. In other words, AI is only as good as the teacher behind it, which is us. That's why there's such a responsibility on scientists, developers, and even society to guide AI's growth. Just like raising a child, what we put in is what we'll get out. Why AI feels so human at times. Have you ever chatted with a customer service bot and thought, wait, am I talking to a real person? That's because AI has been designed to mimic how humans speak, think, and even respond emotionally. Natural language processing, or NLP, gives machines the ability to understand words and context, so they don't just reply with random text. They respond in ways that feel natural. But the reason it sometimes feels almost human is because AI is trained on massive amounts of real human conversation. It's almost like AI is learning our language the way a close friend would after spending years with us. It picks up our slang, our humor, even our emotions. And that makes interacting with it feel less like typing into a machine and more like chatting with something that gets us. Still, as human like as it feels, it's important to remember AI doesn't truly understand emotion, it only imitates it. It reflects us, but it isn't us. AI in our daily lives without us noticing. Most people imagine AI as robots or futuristic inventions, but the truth is, it's already woven into our daily routine in ways we don't even notice. When your spam filter blocks suspicious emails, that's AI. When your smartphone unlocks with facial recognition, that's AI. When Spotify curates your perfect playlist, again, AI. It's so integrated that we don't even label it as AI anymore. It just feels like normal technology. But here's the part that hits home. AI has quietly changed how we make decisions. We trust Google Maps when we're lost, we lean on translation apps when traveling, and we depend on autocorrect more than we realize. It has, in many ways, become our silent partner in navigating life. We may not always see it, but it's there, guiding, filtering, simplifying. That invisible presence is what makes AI so fascinating. It doesn't just live in the future, it lives in your pocket right now. The emotional side of AI, why it matters to us. Let's pause here for a second. Why should AI matter to you? Because at its core, AI isn't about machines, it's about people. It's about how much easier it makes your life, how much safer it can make your world, and how much smarter it helps you become. Imagine parents who rely on AI health apps to track their baby's sleep patterns, or an elderly person using AI voice assistants to remind them of their medication. These are not just technical tools, they're lifelines. And beyond convenience, AI also brings hope. Doctors use AI to detect cancer earlier than human eyes can. Environmentalists use it to predict climate changes. Farmers use it to grow more food with fewer resources. That's the real heartbeat of AI. Not robots, not gadgets, but how it uplifts humanity in small, quiet ways that truly matter. It's personal, it's human, and it's closer to your heart than you may realize. The myths versus reality of AI. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: movies. Hollywood has made AI look terrifying, painting it as this unstoppable force that wants to wipe out humanity. And while those stories are entertaining, they're not the reality. AI today is not some super intelligent being plotting against us. It doesn't want anything, it only does what it's programmed and trained to do. In fact, the real danger of AI isn't in robots taking over, but in people misusing it. Just like fire can cook food or burn down a house, AI can be a force for good or bad, depending on human choices. The myth of AI being alive distracts us from the real conversation we should be having: how to build it responsibly. AI isn't a monster, it's a mirror reflecting our intentions back at us. If we use it with care, it becomes a blessing. If we don't, it becomes a challenge. The choice is ours. The future potential of AI. Here's where things get exciting. Imagine a future where AI helps doctors cure diseases that were once thought impossible, where it powers self-driving cars that reduce accidents, or where it helps clean oceans by spotting waste faster than humans ever could. The potential is mind-blowing. But beyond, but beyond big industries, think about personal growth. Imagine AI tutors that adapt to every child's unique learning style, giving each student the personalized attention they deserve. Or imagine AI helping people with disabilities interact with the world in ways they never could before. The future of AI isn't about replacing humans. It's about empowering them, amplifying human ability, and creating opportunities we couldn't reach alone. When used wisely, AI becomes less of a tool and more of a partner, pushing humanity toward a better, brighter tomorrow. And there you have it. That's artificial intelligence in the simplest, most human way I could put it. It's not a mysterious future force. It's a present day reality shaping our lives quietly, powerfully, and emotionally. But here's what I want to know from you. Do you see AI as something exciting and hopeful, or do you feel it's something we should be cautious about? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and stay tuned for more deep dives into fascinating topics here on What Is and How To.